In the chaos of New York City, where dreams are born and die every second, fate wove one of its most cruel and unlikely love stories. On one side was Anna, a Mexican immigrant with fire in her eyes and the taste of her homeland in her hands. She'd left her family behind, working 2 jobs to survive, slinging plates in a small, noisy Mexican restaurant in the East Village. Her dream was simple: to build a better life and honor her parents' sacrifice. On the other side was David, born with his silver spoon on the Upper East Side, a world of privilege, unspoken rules, and suffocating silence. He had the name, the money, a future mapped out for him, but he felt an emptiness that no gala or trust fund could fill. Their worlds collided on a rainy night. David, fleeing another soulless dinner arranged by his mother, ducked into the first place that looked warm and real. The scent of cilantro and fresh corn hit him like a revelation. And then he saw her, Anna, her hair in a messy bun, her face flushed from the heat of the stove, but with a smile that lit up the entire room. He ordered the only thing he recognized on the menu, tacos al pastor. And when he took a bite, he didn't just taste the food, he tasted the soul of the person who made it. He came back, night after night, and love bloomed right there, between shy conversations, shared laughter, and the discovery that despite their different worlds, their hearts beat in the same rhythm. But every paradise has its serpent, and David's was named Eleanor. Along with the Prince Charming came the Queen Mother from hell. Eleanor wasn't just a mother-in-law, she was a social predator, obsessed with maintaining the purity of the family bloodline and their social status. From the first second her icy eyes landed on Anna, war was declared. "Ah, so you're the little girl from Mexico?" she said at their first meeting, a smile that never reached her eyes. The contempt was a physical presence in the room. The torture was subtle, but constant. Eleanor would gently correct Anna's accent, gift her more appropriate clothes to hide her Latin curves, and even bring her own food to dinners, claiming a stomach too sensitive for such exotic spices. Every gesture was a dagger disguised as kindness, poison served in a crystal glass. Anna, strong and resilient, swallowed her tears and held on. For David, for the love she believed was stronger than any prejudice. Until the night of the engagement party. Anna had dreamed of something small, intimate, maybe at the very restaurant where they met. But Eleanor seized control, transforming it into an ostentatious spectacle for Manhattan's elite. And it was there, in front of hundreds of strangers, that she staged her public execution. With a champagne flute in her hand, Eleanor took the microphone. What followed was not a toast, but a character assassination. "I'd like to welcome Anna into our family. It's always interesting to see people from such humble beginnings try so hard to climb the social ladder. Some are born with class, others try to buy it. I only hope my son, David, realizes that an exotic fling isn't worth sacrificing a lifetime of tradition and legacy. But don't you worry. Passions like this are a flash in the pan. Sooner or later, it all ends." The silence in the room was deafening. Every word was a bullet to Anna's heart. Humiliated, exposed, shattered. With tears burning her eyes, she tore the ring from her finger, slammed it on the table, and ran out, leaving behind the luxury, the fiancé, and the tattered remains of her dignity. She ended it right there, David, panicked, ran after her. He begged, he cried, he swore he would stand up to his mother, but the wound was too deep. "I need to breathe," was all she could manage to say. And then David's world fell apart. Without Anna's light, he plunged into darkness. The luxury apartment became his prison. He ghosted his job, his friends, his life. David's only company was a bottle of whiskey. He was drowning in pain. And his mother? Eleanor just watched, victorious, telling everyone that that girl had broken him and that now, finally, he would come back to her. But time, that relentless judge, wasn't finished. Anna, her own heart still in pieces, couldn't stand by and watch the man she loved destroy himself. She came back, and it was her hand, the same one he held in the little Mexican restaurant, that pulled him from the abyss. "If we're going to start over," she said with a strength she didn't know she had, "it's on my terms. No her, no interference, ever again." David, reborn, proved he was a new man. He quit drinking, started therapy, and most importantly, he confronted the creator of all his hell. "Mom," he said, his voice firm for the first time in his life, "your choice is simple. Either you respect Anna as my wife and the woman I love, or you will no longer be a part of my life. We're done." They started over, but Eleanor, a persistent shadow, wouldn't give up. The calls, the texts, the surprise appearances, every attempt was another twist of the knife. So they made a new plan. The wedding would be theirs alone. On a sunny afternoon, they went to City Hall. No party, no guests, no poison. Just the two of them, their love, and the promise of a life of freedom. Only after the papers were signed did David send his mother a single text. It was a photo. In it, he and Anna were embracing, radiant, their new wedding bands shining. The caption was short, direct, and lethal. "We got married. It was beautiful. We're happy." Across town, in her cold, silent apartment, Eleanor read the message. Her face twisted in rage, shock, and ultimate defeat. The venom she had spent a lifetime brewing for others finally consumed her from within. Her heart, unable to bear the victory of the love she tried so hard to destroy, gave out. Eleanor had a massive heart attack, and she died. Alone. The mother-in-law who lived to control, manipulate, and destroy ended her life in absolute solitude, defeated by her own son's happiness. And Anna and David, they finally lived. Free, without fear, without control, without drama. Their love, forged in adversity and tested by fire, had proven stronger than hate, stronger than prejudice, and even stronger than death. Because true love doesn't humiliate, it doesn't imprison, it sets you free. And they finally chose freedom, together, until the end.